Schmack 'em a gob. It is time for another donation, track by track album battle from Greg Choquette. I hope I pronounced that right. He even put in parentheses show and Quette. So it's either Greg Choquette or Greg Choquette. Whatever. All I know is that you rule, brother. He wanted me to do, it's a compilation that I don't know, called Elvis Top 10 Hits. Disc 1 versus Disc 2. They have the same amount of tracks. Pretty lengthy, so let's get into this. Alright, we got Heartbreak Hotel versus Stuck on You, which was kind of tough. I love them both, but I'm giving it to Heartbreak Hotel. And I already did all I did the notes, well, not notes, but I did, the scores. Elvis has like hundreds and hundreds of songs, and I am into Elvis, but I'm still studying. I'm still in the process of studying, but I gotta say about 90% of these songs I do know. Alright, next is I Want You, I Need You, and I Love You. Versus It's Now or Never. I'm giving it to I Want You, I Need You, I Love You. Next, Hound Dog versus Are You Lonesome Tonight? I'm definitely giving it to Are You Lonesome Tonight. I did a parody of that song. That's So Vile. I think I did. Actually, I did put it up on here. It's on the video of the Filthy 15. I did put that song on here. It's very vile. Next, Don't Be Cruel. Love It versus Surrender. I'm giving it Don't Be Cruel. Surrender sounds like the beginning. It sounds like a 007, the James Bond theme. But Don't Be Cruel gets that one, disc 1. Alright, Love Me Tender versus I Feel So Bad, which was a song I wasn't familiar with. I'm giving it to Love Me Tender. Next one is Love Me versus Little Sister. Gotta admit, that's tough. I love Me. I love me. But Little Sister, don't you? I love that song. Don't you hit me once or twice. The first time I ever heard that song, I was a kid, and it wasn't Elvis. It was Robert Plant. He played it live at some show, and that's how I first heard that song. I love that song. You ever see that rehearsal footage of Elvis singing that song? It's so cool. Alright, next. Too Much, I love it, versus His Latest Flame. I love that one too. But I'm giving it to Too Much. I love that song. Alright, next is I'm in Love. I'm All Shook Up. Every time I hear that song, I think of when I was a little kid in the 70s watching Saturday Night Live. Saturday Night Live to me was kind of like pornography. It was so adult and forbidden. I would stay up Saturday nights and watch it. And I'll never forget, I was at my friend Yai's house, and we're still friends, man. 40, almost 50 years later, we're still buds. We met 50 years ago in the first grade, and we're still great friends. And I was at his house, and we stayed up late to watch, Saturday Night Live. And they had a commercial. It was Elvis's coat on tour. And then when they played All Shook Up, I'm in love, I'm all shook up, the coat goes. Cool stuff, man. You had to be there. Versus I Can't Help Falling in Love with You. I got to give it to that one. That one is awesome. All right, next. Teddy Bear versus Good Luck Charm. I love them both. I love Teddy Bear. I'm giving it to Teddy Bear. Good Luck Charm is great too. Teddy Bear. Definitely giving it to that. Alright, Jailhouse Rock versus She's Not You. Another song I didn't know. I like She's Not You, but I'm giving it to Jailhouse Rock. This is probably the toughest out of all of them. Don't versus Return to Sender. Return to sender. Man, that song, man. I love that song. No such zone. Dun, 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 dun. I'm giving it to that one. Next one is, ooh, really tough. I Beg of You versus Devil in Disguise. She walks like an angel. Love it, but I got to give it I Beg of You. And that's another one I didn't know. Maybe it's more than 90% I didn't know on this. I'm giving it to that one. That one I was like, wow, this is a great tune. All right, the next one is Wear My Ring Around Your Neck. I know that one, and it's going against something else I know, which is Bossa Nova Baby. Both great, but Bossa Nova Baby. There's just something so cool about that tune, man. It oozes coolness. But then again, Elvis oozes cool. Or I should say cool oozes Elvis. All right, next, and I'm giving it to Bossa Nova Baby. Hard-Headed Woman versus Crying in the Chapel. Crying in the Chapel. Man, the way he delivers that song, unbelievable. My favorite singer of all time with Robin Zander of Cheap Trick. All right, next, One Night versus In the Ghetto. In the Ghetto. I did a parody of that song. It's on this channel. I changed the lyrics. Next one is called I Got Stung versus Suspicious Minds. Suspicious Minds, one of the greatest. Probably my favorite Elvis of the later years. I love that song. I'm giving it to that. All right, the next one is A Fool Such as I versus Don't Cry Baby. Both great, but man, Don't Cry Baby, what a song. Giving it to that one. What a vocal performance on that. Next, I Need Your Love Tonight versus The Wonders of You. The Wonders of You. Easily on that one. And I do dig I Need Your Love Tonight. The final one, A Big Hunk of Love versus Burning Love. Dig them both, but I'm giving it to Burning Love. So let's tally up the score, shall we? Greg. Disc 1 got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And disc 2 got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So Elvis's top 10 hits, disc 2 won by 3 or 4 points. I don't know. Don't ask me about math. What's wrong with you? Greg, thank you, brother. Not only for, track by track, but you turned me on to some cool Elvis tunes. And I appreciate that, dude. So thank you so much for your donation, my friend. And if you'd like to donate, I got a PayPal in the description below. And please subscribe to my channel if you have not, and ring that notification bell. So stay frosty. Listen to Black Sabbath. And smack 'em a gob. I left the building.